This is a News 10 ABC Storm Tracker Weather Alert.
Meteorologist Nick Johnston here. I need you to stop what you're doing and pay attention, especially if you're in northern Saratoga and Warren County. This is a tornado warning that has now just been issued in the past 5 minutes. Glens Falls is included in that, and it's headed in the direction northeast towards Fort Ann. Now, we don't yet know if it is an actual tornado, but we do know that this is a storm capable of producing a tornado. So take this very seriously. Take shelter if you're in that red shaded area, that bright red shaded area. Let me get in a little closer so you can see exactly what areas are included in this. That's Glens Falls, Queensbury, Kingsbury, Adamsville, Fort Ann, and towards Hartford. Again, potentially very dangerous situation here. I want to get in now and show you the radar in that area. If I can, that's the storm. A little tough to make out what's going on there, but that is a storm capable of producing a tornado. We have been seeing now some rotation in those clouds. Here's what that looks like near Glens Falls. The green, that's inbound winds. The red indicating outbound winds. And when you get those two close to each other like that, that means there's really tight circulation. And that's what's indicating the potential threat for a tornado. So, again, if you're in that area, please take shelter. Some quick reminders real quick right now about what to do in this sort of a situation. Some weather headlines. There we go. Yeah, with flash flooding, and there is a flash flood warning also in effect for that very same area. So again, if you're out and about, you do not want to be driving into floodwaters. But now with the damaging winds and the threat for tornado, you want to move to the basement if you have one, or an interior room of your house if you don't have a basement. There's also been some hail and frequent lightning associated with that same storm system. So again, it's a very dangerous storm. We don't know for sure if there is a tornado, but we know it is capable of producing a tornado. Let me get back to that map that shows the tornado warning so you can see exactly what areas are included in that. Okay, yeah, Glens Falls to Fort Ann. Those areas, be extremely careful. Kingsbury, included in that. Again, this was just issued in the past few minutes. We don't know for sure if it is a tornado, but we know it is capable of producing one. Okay, there you go. There's that rotation that I mentioned, and the direction it's headed. So it includes Glens Falls. Right now, the main center of rotation is still to the south and west of the immediate Glens Falls area. But if you're in Glens Falls, you need to take this seriously. You need to take shelter. This is, again, a dangerous storm system here. And even though we don't know for sure if it is a tornado, yeah, we do know it's capable of producing one. So treat it like it is a tornado, just in case. Even if it's not an actual tornado, we know this is a storm capable of producing very damaging wind gusts, frequent hail, frequent lightning rather, large hail, and torrential rain. So you got to take this storm seriously. And again, I mentioned it's also producing a flash flood warning with more heavy rain coming down. So there's multiple threats right now for that area, and all of them are potentially life-threatening scenarios. So you really got to be careful with a storm like this. We are going to continue to track this storm, but again, you need to be extremely careful if you're in this area from Glens Falls just to the north and east. This storm headed towards 149. It's going to be crossing 87. So that's a very dangerous situation for anybody heading north. You can't get caught out on the open. If you're heading in that direction, you'd want to try to get off the highway and just wait it out. You don't want to be driving in this kind of a scenario either. A car is actually a bad place to be with damaging winds and the possibility of a tornado. So again, if you're in that area, take shelter, take this storm seriously. We'll continue to track this, and I'll be cutting in as needed. But in the meantime, if you're in that area, please be safe. We'll have more coming up in a few minutes, so stay tuned.
This has been a News 10 ABC Storm Tracker Weather Alert.